Alright guys, it's me the Tycoon coming back to you with another review, and this is of Tulsa King Season 2 Overview. First and foremost guys, before we get into this, I have to apologise. I had to take a little bit of time out because things got a little bit, there was a lot of challenges I had to deal with. I've overcome all those challenges now and I'm back at it again. So thanks guys for being patient with me. And always feel free to leave a thumbs up or a heart or whatever it is. Just let me know that you're supporting the channel still, whichever platform you're watching this on. But let's get into Tulsa King Season 2. If you remember, Tulsa King Season 1 was one of my favourite series from last year. And what I wanted to do is watch Season 2, cover it and go for it, because let's see what they've done. And what they've done in this season is up the ante in more ways than one. It is a lot of fun. Don't take it seriously. This is not The Sopranos. They try and bring in elements like that, but they still keep the comedy going, which is good. Stallone knows what he's doing with this series. But they bring in some really good characters as well. But let's get into it. So Season 2 kicks off almost immediately after Season 1 ends. Dwight Manfreddi's been thrown into jail while having been arrested by the ATF for attempted bribery. Yeah, that was a little bit stupid as well. And while he's in jail, he meets up with this guy. Clearly, they've had influence from Michael Francis and what he went through, because what he's in jail for, defrauding the American government. And that's exactly what Michael Francis done. When he ran his petrol stations, he defrauded the American government from tax revenue. But what can we say? What can we do? If it's a great story, use it. And that's what they've done. So within this, he uses the idea of defrauding the government to get grants to set up for hydroponics and water wells, that kind of thing. So then that way he can grow cannabis consistently and build up the infrastructure that's needed. And why not? Cannabis is a lucrative industry. He gets out on bail, goes back to trial to defend himself by himself, and wins. And how he wins is that basically he says that, the stuff that I've done wasn't a gift, so it wasn't bribery. The person who I done it to, I loved you. Didn't you love me? Yes, that kind of thing. And that kind of, it's funny. That's all I can say. It's just hilarious watching it. So, moving on from that, so that gets cut down very nice, quick, and in a nice little box, shoved away. To the point whereby the girl who was the love interest, the ATF agent, also gets shipped away. It is hilarious how they done it. They sent it to Alaska or something. Yeah. But at the same time, Dwight Manfreddi now has more challenges. He decides that he's going to sponsor one of his guys to buy the car dealership, and of course he gets the car dealership. He also goes to a party with the local cannabis lord, Cal Thrasher, played by Neil McDougall, and almost immediately Cal, Dwight don't like one another, and that's because Cal starts it. It's just like, oh my god, they really are setting up these characters, aren't they, to hate one another. You've also got the Oklahoma boss for the mafia side, played by Frank Grillo, Bill Balaclavia. Has been there for years and years and years. His father was there, everyone else was there. And what it is, he feels that New York has stepped on his toes without paying due respect. Technically, that is exactly what New York has done. And Dwight Manfreddi was really just a pawn in it. He was told to go there, he went there, he didn't even get anything to, that sort of stuff. And you still got Chicky in the background. After Chicky has killed off his father, taken over the role in New York, that kind of thing. But things are not quite what they seem there, because Chicky is now losing it. He's losing everything, including his mind, to the point whereby his second in charge is now looking at, we got to get rid of all this. This is not good for business, kind of thing. And they try and make things happen. The series goes as you expect it to, because Carl Thrasher, he uses triads and slave labor for them to do their stuff. Harvest the cannabis, process it, and send it out there. It's Whatever hats you can pull out from the bag, you will. You know, they even do the car bombing thing, so taking inspiration from, you know, the Cleveland mafia guys. They set the car bombs and then blow things up. They take out their own. You got Tyson again. Tyson's dad gets attacked in the car bomb. He's injured in it. It is hilarious how many different things you can pull out as tropes, but they all work. They work really well. And by episode 9, everything's all nice, tied up in a neat bow, and just sent off. Yeah, and spoiler alert, Chicky gets killed off by Bill Bellacavia as well. Because, you know, Chicky doesn't make it to the meetings. Why doesn't he make it to the meetings? Well, he kept the gun in his foot. You know, one of those ankle holster guns. So he couldn't go on the plane. He couldn't make the meeting. So his second in charge went there. You know, New York's upper bodies come in and do an intervention with Chicky. Chicky doesn't like it. He gets all up in Dwight Manfreddi's face and so on and so forth. He even goes there with Bill Bellacavia and disrespects Bill in front of Bill, who shoots him in the head. Spoiler alert. Yeah, sorry guys, I had to give it away. If you ain't seen the series yet, well, you ain't missing anything. I thought that they kind of ended that very quickly. You know, you also had Amand back in there again. Amand is going through his divorce with his wife and kids and so on and so forth. And even that plays a scenario. Because he then takes to Robin. You know, and robs the Tulsa King himself. You've got so many different angles going on, but it all gets wrapped up very nice and neatly. And of course, Stallone comes out on top on everything. They even bury the triads in where the horses are. You know, that kind of thing. The stables. Dwight Manfreddi gets it all. You know, he gets the girl, he gets it all. It is funny. It is a good series. I had a lot of fun watching it. And season 3 has been greenlit. You know, the acting's always been great. Watching Sylvester Stallone's daughter do a bit part role, well, dad's going to look after their kids. You know, then why not? And she's alright in what she does. You know, she's not given too much to do. What she does okay. You know, so fine. Just keep doing that. And that's how it should be. There's not much more I can say to this except where they're going to go next, because everything's all tied up. They've done it in this season. They got rid of it all. But it was great seeing Frank Grillo in, you know, playing this role. Frank Grillo is such a great actor. You know, Neil McDougall doing what he's done, or McDonagall, or whatever, how you pronounce it. You know, they brought in some really big hitters for this series, and they've done a great job. Well-written characters, and the same, you know, it's sad to see Chicky go. I did enjoy watching Chicky in action. But it is what it is. All I can say is it's on Paramount Plus. Binge watch it whenever you can. You're going to have a lot of fun with this one. And when season 3 kicks off, I'll be reviewing that one too. As always, guys, whichever platform you're watching this on, whether it is on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, I don't know, Patreon, Rumble, wherever it is, give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, if you don't know how to do that, you'll need to go back to school. So says the Tycoon.